Ooh, welcome back everybody. We are here at the original area from Ashina Outskirts, almost where we started the game. There are several Ministry enemies, several watchtowers with riflemen who shoot explosive ammo, some Senpo assassins to deal with. We dealt with these guys last time. This is where things get really sloppy. First, let's drop down and grab this fulminated mercury, and then come to the right. This is where that first spear wielder was. We're going to drop down over here, but be wary that there are going to be some Senpo assassins on our way. I believe there's two of them. So just stick to this side and try to take them out. They're also very hard to see. Or have they already been taken care of? That would be great. See what I mean? Nowhere is safe in this area. Alright, but here's the Senpo assassins. They're in this tall grass. Yep, there they are. So that was me using my Sparking Axe and my Fangin' Blade to get some good damage in. But when you kill those two, we can continue on this way. Let's grapple up to here. And grapple back up to the memorial mob. It's relatively safe up here. Let me heal up. But there's a watchtower with a rifleman over there where the torch is. There's one over there where the torch is. There's one way up there where the torch is. And more importantly, there's a chained ogre wandering the grounds. So we are going to try our best to get around everybody. There's also several ministry soldiers just strewn about. So let's jump down here. Try to ledge grab here. Take care of this guy. And then I'm going to try to get around onto the top of that watchtower there. Oop. There's a ministry soldier right there, so let's take care of him. Hide. Before those gentlemen come checking. And yeah, let's equip my blood smoke for this. So he sees the dead body. We will tackle those guys later. For right now, let's just try to get on top of this watchtower. And this watchtower. And from here, we can get up to there to take care of that guy, but you want to be quick with it. Try to keep an eye on the chained ogre at all times. Where is he? Because you do not want to aggro him. But from here, we can jump across to the other watchtower to get the next rifleman. And then let's jump across here. Ah, no. Hide. Let's drop down here. And you can hide behind this tree. I'm just waiting for the flamethrower to be done, and then I can bum rush the rifleman. Let's go ahead and equip my Lotus Umbrella back on, just in case. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take care of this guy. We've alerted both these guys, so let's try to get away as quickly as we can. Go ahead and grab that lump of grave wax while I'm here. I don't think anyone can get me from here. So we will now play the waiting game from here. Yeah, the Chained Ogre still has my scent. He does not lose interest very easily. So after this, we're going to try to run back to the memorial mob. Drop down this way. Let's drop all the way back down to the little shortcut. And now the music's died down, which means everybody's not paying attention to me anymore. So now we can circle back and continue our offensive. Hide in the tall grass. Where's that Chained Ogre? There he is. Where'd that flamethrower go? That's who I need to take care of. He was over here. Ah, there he is. So yeah, let's... Oh. Ogre looks stuck. Which what that means is I believe I can get a stealth death blow on him. How fortunate for me. Because he only has one health bar. Now we can get the good stuff. We got a fulminated mercury. There's an item up here. We got the lump of grave wax. Those two are the main reason we've come down here. If we walk down here, there's a ministry soldier. Oop, wrong button. And there should be some dousing powder somewhere around here. There it is. Be careful though, there are still enemies about. Namely, a Senpo assassin in the hole in the wall right there, and one on the roof on the other side that you can't see. So we can, however, grapple back behind here and climb over. Well, it's kind of hard to get there, but come on. There we go. And ledge grab right here. Climb up. And we can take care of this guy. And then let's drop back down and we can take care of this guy who has killed the old lady and Sasuke. Alright. Trying to remember if there's any more items around here. I don't think so. We're coming close to an adamantite scrap somewhere. Oop. Notice there's ministry soldiers wandering about. Can I sneak up on this guy? Not without. I can't break the boards without alerting him. Notice there's some more enemies up ahead. And there's the Senpo assassin hanging on the wall there. But then he drops right back down. So there's the adamantite scrap. And there's supposed to be, before I go any farther, one more adamantite scrap. Oh, I guess that Senpo assassin just perished. Alright, so I came around the back way. A little secret shortcut that cuts around so that we could get a plunging death blow on this one, which is as easy as grappling up here and then dropping down. And now let me just make sure there's no more items. I think grapple and grapple. And over here, we're missing a couple of things. Be wary that there's some fights going on, and there's a watchtower up here with a rifleman. So make sure we take care of this guy. And then we can grab the adamantite scrap next to him. Loot the area. Crouch down over here. Yep, there's a ministry enemy right here. So take care of him real quick. Underneath that watchtower is a fistful of ash and a pellet. We can come across here. We can sneak up on this guy. And then there's a flamethrower and a normal ministry soldier. So I got his attention, and I'm going to back away from the flamethrower. Try to pull this guy over here. Ow. We got him real quick. Watch out for the flamethrower. He'll do this endlessly. Ah. And he'll swing his flamethrower at you. But can be killed relatively easily. And so now with all of them gone, we've cleared out the entire area, I believe. I'm just checking around to make sure I'm not missing any items again. Nope, we're back to where we fought the last mini-boss. So the last thing that interests me is finding Oniwa the peddler, which he should be. So grapple up here but quickly run away because you don't want to get burned. On the other side of the gate. Ah! Get this sugar. And unfortunately, notice Kotaro has perished. And Amayama is worse for wear as well. He only appears here, though, if you sent Kotaro to him. So he admits that the invaders attacked him and stole his inventory, killed Kotaro, but he has one item left, and this is the whole point of sending Kotaro here instead of finishing his quest perfectly to get the Taro Persimmon, because this is the only way you can get the promissory note, which decreases the amount, decreases the cost of items in all merchants by 10%, not including the pot nobles. It only costs 1 cent. And Anayama passes away and leaves behind the flame barrel memo if you never bought it. Alright. Jiminy Christmas. With all that done, we can move on to a major boss, actually. And as scary as that sounds, you don't have to worry about resting, because this is the one and only time we're going to straight up abuse a glitch in the system to take care of a boss. Arguably, the boss coming up is the hardest in the game to fight normally, but there's a strange trick where you can kill him in one shot. I'm crouching down because I don't remember if there's any more enemies this way. Oh, and the other reason you don't have to worry about. Aha. And you can come talk to this guy. But I was going to say the reason you don't have to worry about resting is there's a sculptor's idol right in front of us. Okay, so with all that, rest and you will be teleported to the boss, who is attacking soldiers at the moment. Before you do anything, let's rest at the sculptor's idol. Let's use my skill points to get the last sculptor's karma. After this, by the way, I now like to just go through left to right and start getting all the remaining skills. The rest of these are not as useful to me, in my opinion. Maybe put an emphasis on the Ichimonji double, but you don't have to. I think I'm going to, though. I'm going to start saving up for that, and then after that, we'll just go left to right. You could also focus on these latent abilities, but they're not very good. 2 of them just increase the effectiveness of all the sugars that I've never been using, so I don't like to bother. And I forget what the 3rd one does. It's nothing important. Okay, but anyway, with that, we're gonna wait for the Demon of Hatred, is his name, to vanquish the remaining enemies. And what we're gonna do is very strange. We're gonna get his attention, and then we're gonna run over to this side where those trees are in the distance. And there's a way that you can wedge him in a corner to where he cannot move. So just follow my lead. But when you get his attention, also you can loot the battlefield. Run over here and stick to the rock on the left and come behind it. When he starts heading over, you want to then run, you don't want to get hit like I did, to the left over to this side, and then run out. And he will get stuck there. Heal up if you need to. But if you pull it off, you run to the rock on the left and then run to the other side of that ledge and then come out to the battlefield, he will get stuck. When he's stuck over there, what we can do is climb up to the top of this tower, which is not easy. You have to double jump on the wall and hit square at the apex. You have to be on the left side and then scoot over and climb up. And then we're going to jump a little bit outwards and hit square to grab onto the roof. Climb up. And then here's the very hard part. See, he's stuck behind that tree there. We're going to sprint and we're going to jump at an angle about like this. And we're going to try to grab onto the roof right in front of us. So this might take me a couple of tries, but here we go. Jump, grab. See, I missed. Climb, jump out, mash square, climb, back up, sprint, jump, and grab. And we got it. So when you do that, you climb up, and then we're going to climb up to this roof. And then we're going to walk to the other side, to this corner. He's going to continually try to hit us, but eventually we'll walk off the cliff. And we will vanquish him, and get a trophy. Get our memory, the demon hatred, and the last remaining lapis lazuli for this playthrough. And lots of experience. So now with that done, we're gonna go find a couple of last items, and we can activate this sculptor's idol. Oh, confront our memory. believe this door is locked. What we want to do is head back to where we first met the Tengu of Ashina. Where was that? Let's see, that's where we came from. There he is. So head up these stairs. Because there's a lump of grave wax that we desperately want. And then through here, we can talk to the old lady one last time. Give some hints as to who the demon is. And pick up a dragon's blood droplet. So now with that done, we can go tackle the final mini-boss and then the final major boss. So, what you want to do is head back to the Ashina castle. And we're going to head to Ashina Reservoir. Make sure you give some time for these guys to get distracted. And then we can watch these two duke it out again. Or we can simply run past them if you wish. Stealth kill the winner. Come into this building and drop down. Rest at the sculptor's idol, or activated at least. And our final mini-boss is directly in front of us. And so now we can take care of our last mini-boss. Which the good news is, he acts exactly like the previous iteration of the 7 Ashina spears. Which is what this guy's name is. He's 7 Ashina spears, Shume, Masaji, Oniwa. And if you remember, we had another mini-boss with a similar name that was in front of the Moon Tower when we revisited it after saving Lord Kuro from the Moon Tower the first time. He's that samurai general looking enemy, but that wields an extremely giant spear rather than a sword. And that's the good news, is that he acts very, very similar, in fact almost the exact same as that mini-boss, just with more damage. The bad news is there's a bona fide samurai general directly behind him. That's who's seeing me as I move up. And it's very difficult to take on both of them at the same time. So what we can do, though, is make sure we have our Puppeteer Ninjutsu, and with a Gachin's Sugar, we can actually get behind the Samurai General and get him to fight for us. So let's use a Gachin's Sugar. And you want to stick to the right in order to get around the Samurai General. But don't go too far that you get on the catch fire. And bam! And then Puppeteer Ninjutsu. And then lock onto him, but you want to stay ready. Because first of all, it takes a while for the Samurai General to get aggro. Ah. And again, you can always pull friendly fire, so... I'm in the fire. Alright. Run, 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 run. Heal. Dodge. Dodge. Get the first death blow. Block. Dodge. Block. Jump. Jump. Attack. Dodge. You have to delay that one. Heal. Jump. Attack. Dodge. Block. Block. Alright, just be patient. Block, jump. Ah. Ah, stop. Counter, block, and then pull off the whirlwind slash. Block, block. Whirlwind, block, dodge, and we got him. And we get our last prayer bead. So now we can loot the area. We can get this item down here for some more fulminated mercury. And this ministry dousing powder. How much fulminated mercury is that? I need 4. Oh, we only have 3. What a letdown. So rest. And, oh, almost forgot. Enhance my attack power, or physical attributes, for a trophy. Having max vitality and max health. And now, that's everything we need to have accomplished before the final boss. So when we return, we'll do any necessary cleanup and tackle the end of the game. Until then, stay safe.